What's going on, YouTube? My name's Darnell.
I'm McGarvin.
And we are Nice Gaming. We're back with the next episode of the Run It Back gameplay series, where right now, it looks like we're facing off against 17 and 18 once again. This time trying to survive. Trunks, he grew up a little bit. He learned the ways of a Saiyan. He learned how to fight a little bit more. What the hell just happened? Oh, that's thunder. Negative. Okay, that's cool, I guess.
So, as you can see, Gohan done already lost the arm.
What I'm really...
It had to be all that. Yeah.
But once again, like I said in the last... Okay, that's weird. In the last episode, that's not even, like, a bad thing for him. Like, even with one arm, he can still fight. If not better. Stop.
Probably doesn't die if he has two, though.
Oh, yeah, because he only lost it because he had to save a certain young boy that didn't know how to listen to instructions.
That is correct.
So he stay back.
Yep. 100%.
Now I think about it, so Jiro's plan was, I'm gonna make 2 androids to kill Goku. In case they don't work, I'm gonna have some type of life form that can absorb the powers from different people, just in case as a backup. But all in all, if the androids finish it, I have no plan after that. Like, they'll just run around on Earth and just, that's it.
He intended to be alive for all of that.
Okay.
You know, like, he intended, I'm sure the next part of his plan involved, like, taking over the world. It just so happened he didn't quite make it. The whole being alive part didn't quite pan out.
It didn't happen.
Yeah.
So I'm like, because to me it's just like, and especially watching the future of Trunks, it's like, so you just made 2 androids to destroy all humans plus Goku. And period, that's it.
Yeah.
And whatever was left of the Red Ribbon Army was just like, yeah, we can fund that. Where's the part where we take over the world? Nah, none of that. Just destroy everything. Oh, okay.
Bro, there is no Red Ribbon Army. They're gone. It's just him.
But then why still wear the patch?
I mean, he's still repping his job, bro.
A job that don't exist?
Okay.
I don't see people walking around with Circuit City employee shirts on.
Yeah, you see people walking around with Confederate flags, though.
For a Confederate flag?
Yeah.
Not Circuit City?
It's the same thing. You room for something that don't exist no more.
Oh, Circuit City, the Confederacy, which is crazy.
It's all the same.
Which it was red, but still.
Man. I never shopped at Circuit City.
I can remember going into a Radio Shack. I don't ever remember stepping foot in Circuit City.
I never shopped there. I did go once when we were going, when they were going out of business, and that's where we got that computer monitor over there. My dad bought it.
For the low.
And for whatever reason, it's just still making its way. All these years later, I think it was like 11 years now, and that thing's still working. So, shout out to my mom for hanging on to the monitor.
Sometimes parents hold on to things they're supposed to. Not everything needs to stay in the house, but you can hold on to certain things that you know people will definitely need one day.
Yeah.
Maybe someone will need this faux leather coat. No, they won't. No one's gonna need the sheepskin coat from when I was 8. I promise you. You could give that away.
Yeah, my parents don't actually hoard a lot of things. My dad's just wanting to throw things out anyhow, and my mom, like, she just doesn't see the need to hang on to things.
Yeah, it's let it go.
Also, we're Haitian, so like anything that she has that's old, she packs up in the drum and sends back to Haiti.
Someone can use it.
Yeah. So whenever we had things like that were old.
The hell?
What is this? Oh, is it the thing that power the ship?
Yes, we need power cells.
Timey-wimey machine.
Just write hope on the side and it should go.
This runs on pure unadulterated hope.
Pure faith.
There we go. Oh. Damn, internet moving down.
For what reason?
Like,
what was the reason?
The amount of people that died in Trunks' timeline, kind of absurd. And to that point, the amount of people that died in Gingertown when Cell rolled in to drink people.
Cell was doing that slowly. It's one thing if like I'm an android and I'm doing it, because it's just like I can blow up everyone with a single key blast. Cell was walking around from person to person, just
drinking them. Yeah.
Hope? Like, dog, seriously?
Like, and I can never forget the sound. I can't get that sound out.
And it's not like anyone could stop him anyways, but y'all can't like run away and nothing. Y'all just sat there and it's like, oh no, this is normal. He was joking people out of their cars.
Yeah.
just let that happen. No one called the police, the army, nothing.
The sound he made when he walked and the sound he made when he drank people.
I feel like the sound he made when he walked almost sounded a little bit android-y, but he wasn't like full on.
He was a bio life form,
Yeah. Which is pretty
biomechanical.
cool. He too was also just like, yeah, I'm here to kill Goku. But at least he could breathe in space when he blew up the Earth, or at least I felt like he could. I don't know if it's confirmed that he can breathe in space. I feel like he would be able to.
Yeah, he has Frieza cells.
Yeah,
Frieza
so it's just
can,
like I can blow up the Earth because I can survive after this and go to another planet if I so choose and do it all over again.
You know what's crazy is
The androids were just out here on roller coasters by themselves,
living their best lives. What's crazy to me is that the stuff that happened with Cell, none of that happens if Goku takes care of Frieza on Namek, because he then doesn't have Frieza cells. You know what I mean? Like,
just another instance where Goku had no foresight.
Because if Frieza doesn't come to Earth, like that part just doesn't happen. You know what I mean?
But again, how is he supposed to know that there's some life form hidden away in a lab somewhere that's taking the cells to everyone that ever comes up? Why'd I do that? I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to target it.
Granted, I know that he wouldn't know that, and so like it's like, you know, you can't.
But had he done his job the first time,
right,
we wouldn't be here.
I don't think you need to know that to like not jack that one up.
Like that's why. I was about to say I didn't want to move past that pillar, anyways. That's why Vegeta was so gung ho in finishing off the Ginyu Force. Like, yeah, you can leave him to fight another day if you want. I'm not. We're gonna finish this right here, right now.
It'll be me, bro.
Yup. Dead that nice. Okay. Are we stupid?
Are we supposed to be up here?
I guess. Are we supposed to take the roof?
The roof.
The roof.
Bro, I'm stuck.
Oh, my bad. Oh, Lord. Camera angles.
Alright, we're supposed to take the highway.
Oh, they're really trying to work this flat out.
Sentry. Dang it!
Damn well, no one wanted it. Get that battery cell. I feel like if I kick in that roundhouse, it should hit more than one person.
We didn't buy that. We
Man, I picked up a damn capsule.
we ain't got that kind of authority.
Stop being with me. Besides the fact that these androids are also ugly. I'm saying, I'm talking a whole bunch of trash about Jiro. I'm sure he did the best that he could as one person. But maybe he should have made multiple androids just in case. Not like 17 or 13 through 16 level, but you know, just a bunch of like mini androids like this to kind of like
based on their names, I think he did. Like, you know, like
half of the androids 1 through 12.
We know what happened to 8.
Yeah, was 8 still out alive at the Dragon Ball, right?
Yeah.
Chilling with the family and all.
8 made it. 8er. My guy,
Were we ever introduced through 1 through 7 and then 9 to 12?
Nope.
Don't
They were, yeah. I think though having those be like unnumbered or unrevealed, but numbered, kind of gives you a little wiggle room in the future if you want to like
to bring them back.
Yeah, not a whole nother Android Saga, please. Like we just don't.
You can't bring them back like super strong. Like they can't be like Android 9.
No,
actually the
you can
first
just show, yeah, you can like show us though. I really like what they did with 21. That was cool in Fighters. That was pretty rad. But y'all could have made her. Y'all could have made her someone else. And then 13, 14, and 15. One of them was racist. The other one didn't talk, even though he looked cool. And the other one was a hick.
With your $30 haircut.
Oh man, the abridged version of that movie is so funny. Y'all go ahead and check out Dragon Ball Z Abridged. I know I don't have to tell y'all that. If y'all watching this video on YouTube, you know good and well you like Dragon Ball. And at that point, you've already seen Dragon Ball Z Abridged, but that movie is so funny.
The Super Android 13 movie wasn't like spectacular, but I liked it for Android 13. I also like, if I liked the character, it's because I like playing them in Budokai Tenkaichi. Like they were probably on my team whenever I played.
Yeah.
I like Android 13's fighting style. Got a good mix of like the skinny 17 fighting style, and then when he transformed, he was just like a brawly copy. why the legs again? Just leave. But that movie wasn't that good.
No.
I went back and I watched it. I was like, eh.
Most of the movies aren't very good. Like, they're fun if you just take them at face value. Like, all right, like, go ahead. Although Broly's Second Coming was not fun. That movie sucked. And then Bio Broly was somehow even worse. So, you know, do with that.
Which is the one where it was the Goku family line Kamehameha, like Goku came back.
Broly Second Coming.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's when he did it.
I was like, yo, I think anytime you make a movie where Videl is a like central figure in the movie, like
she's a fighter.
It's like probably not a very good movie. Her outfit was pretty rad though, so you know.
Her outfit?
She had on like this like weird. It was like red or pink. It was like an old colonial costume. It looked very Victorian. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was like, all right, that's fine. It was really weird. But Goten was in it, and I love Goten, so like that's cool.
One shot of them on the island, or one shot of to get Goten and Trunks a little bit more. Because I mean, Trunks got enough shine. We got the future Trunks. He got his whole entire movie. His bonding with Gohan, which obviously isn't going to happen now in his timeline. Which is cool, it's fine, but now that Trunks kind of has like Goten as like another person to like train and get stronger with, I'd like to see them have their own little adventure, whether it be like a movie
or them protecting 17th Island.
Yeah,
because they do it like regularly after the Tournament of Power.
I thought it was canon when it happened, but there was don't transform. There was an artist that kind of just like drew it up or illustrated it. Sorry. I can't remember the name for the life of me. Get down. What are you doing? You're the only one flying. You're embarrassing. God. Yeah, he kind of illustrated like his own like little mini copy of like him, of them protecting the island and fighting off against a couple of Cell Juniors. And
This is nice. Yeah, that was cool. That is in the manga. It's in a special chapter, but it's in the manga. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's so cool because I also like that they brought back the Cell Juniors because it was something I thought of way back when like Gohan just like kicked them in half. I was like, yeah, but like if they're clones of Cell and he didn't like obliterate the nucleus, as Cell would say, then like
obliterate the nucleus,
won't they just be back? And then to see that an entire colony of Cell Juniors survived, you're like, yeah, this makes sense because like he didn't kill them. Mm-hmm. Also, going back to the Bojack conversation we had from last episode, that's how all of his henchmen went. Spoiler alert. They all went,
Cell Junior style?
Yeah, just kicked in half.
But unlike Cell Juniors, ain't come back.
Yeah. I was like, So, like, when I say the movies, do the
Cell Juniors even do anything in the manga, though, or are they just there on the island and 17's just
kind of, like, terrorizing things?
The best that they can.
They're just there to be, you know, the villain, like the villains that the kids could handle. Mm-hmm. You know, if you remember when we did the podcast, the BMA podcast, y'all go and check that out. On the You Will Respect My Power episode, Teddy was talking about the characters from My Hero Academia, and he said that the villains that we see in the show probably aren't very, you know, probably that menacing. It's just that the main cast is kids, so like they're never fighting the big bad. They're like
always fighting like the lesser.
They're essentially fighting henchmen.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He said that, and I was like, yeah, that makes a ton of sense. Actually, like, yeah, you're probably right. I think it's the same kind of thing with the Cell Juniors. Like, they're not menacing at this point. Like, I'm sure even at this point, Tien could probably take them. It's just a matter of like they're kids.
Eliminate all enemies to advance.
What?
You're not gonna let the whole dojo thing go, huh?
No. So when I say that like Tien has his own dojo, I'm saying that to profess to the fact that like he's not weak. Like he's still a martial artist. Like we can still rely on him. I mean, they went to go get him for the Tournament of Power.
Yeah, but he
who else are they gonna get?
You know, they really did dirty Yamcha by not bringing him. I can't think of anyone you would leave off for Yamcha, but he's back here. He's back here somewhere. I can't think of anyone you would have left out for Yamcha, but you know, it is kind of dirty that he didn't even get the invite.
Which is a bit hell.
The angles, bro. What you mean?
Yamcha's a baseball player now. He's an athlete.
Nah, but like he's not.
It's been a while. You know,
His
he's
feelings were
rusty.
legitimately hurt that he didn't get to go to the Tournament of Power.
When was the
Like
last time you practiced martial arts though? Like
he was ready.
he was ready. That's what everyone says they're ready until they're not ready. Granted, I would have liked to see having Yamcha and Tien there were important, and Krillin, because it's just like, you know, the other human half of the Z Warriors still put in work. Like
I said, they brought back 17 for this entire thing. So like at that point, if you're giving everyone like a little bit of a boost by like, hey, look, Goku went and recruited them, they fought, and you're like, all right, cool, like these are the guys he can, you know, he can rely on. I think it's dirty that you like.
you're gonna leave back Roshi.
Nah, Roshi did work in the tournament.
Oh yeah, but like that's because we know he did work. But I'm saying, like, if to go into it, would you still like to
Okay,
see? Because at
yes.
that point, it's either
Go-
you leave
yeah.
back Roshi or you don't bring 17 or Frieza. You don't even bother reviving Frieza.
Nah.
So it's like
It would have all right. It would have made more sense. I think it would have been more on brand if they had brought Yamcha instead of Boo. I thought that would have been a fun way to end that little story, especially if Yamcha then went on to do work in the tournament, because then you erase his meme status.
yeah, he's not just the guy that dies all the time.
Right.
Or
If he
dies
goes
from
in, he
something.
catches 2-3 bodies. You're like, damn, like we didn't want him to come. We wanted Boo, but you know he's our villain, and he came in and he did some work. That'd be pretty good. But of course, they gave us Frieza for like the 8th time, and I'm like, I'm so tired.
Because, you know, everyone gets caught slipping by a beam. You know, it happens. You know, it happened to Piccolo, but he was protecting Gohan.
Yeah.
Piccolo redeemed himself a lot in Z. I think that's why he can never really become a meme.
No. And not only that, he's like a legitimate like fighting threat. So you can't just be like he will never reach meme status.
He jumped Android 20 by himself.
Yo, that fight was so good. It gets
He
slept
really
on
just,
because
like,
it was so
ran
slow.
down on him, though.
But like that was one where Piccolo was just like, yeah, all right, my turn. Took the
Yeah,
turban
he
off,
was
and you're
just
like,
I'm not
all
gonna
right,
let y'all have all the fun.
someone's about to get that business.
Gave 17 to work. Are you
That,
sure you want to step in for the? Yeah. The hell.
Such a good fight.
Hellzone grenade. Gave him
Such
a
a
new
good
move
fight.
on top of that.
He had 2 new moves. He had the
And-
light grenade too.
And when he ran up on Cell, it wasn't even a matter. It's like, oh man, Cell caught him slipping, taking his energy. I'm about ripping my arm off and just going.
I'm not too good.
Yeah, like this may hurt, but no. I hate to break this to you, but you didn't win.
Yeah.
So much to the fact that Cell had a peel out. Unfortunately, we never got to see Cell run away from Yamcha.
Yamcha's the only one who never fought Cell.
Maybe that's why Dr. Dro took out Yamcha early, because he knew that Yamcha would be. I know it's funny, but I mean, think about it. Out of all everyone you could have ran down on, you run down on the weakest person first. Wouldn't you want to like jump and ambush the strongest person to weaken them? Because I'm like, Yamcha, I could take him
I think
out
you're
anytime I want.
mischaracterizing the events in question.
What you
They
mean?
didn't-
You ran down on Yamcha because
They didn't run down on Yamcha. They found Yamcha.
Yamcha was the secret. Yamcha was the secret. He knew out of everything that could potentially be his androids, it was going to be the Wolf Fang Fist. And that's why he was just like, nah, I got to take care of this guy right here, right now.
That's true.
Up next after him is going to be that bald-headed monk, because the mixture between the Solar Flare and the Destructo Disc, can't have that. That's going to give Cell problems. It makes sense. It makes sense.
Except that the Destructo Disc didn't work on Cell.
It's because Krillin don't know his own potential.
It literally fizzled off his neck.
He didn't obliterate the nucleus.
That's true.
Krillin didn't know.
I'm just saying the only one who never put hands or feet or ki on Cell was Yamcha. Tien did, Krillin did, Piccolo did, Goku, Gohan, Vegeta, Trunks, all of them did.
If anything,
Shao 2 don't count at this point because they didn't even bring him to the fight.
On
Like,
paper-
they dropped him off in Master Roshi's crib and let him cook. Like
why does Tien constantly train with Shao Tzu, but
That's
then
his best
don't
friend?
let him come anywhere?
that because he understands. He's like, yo, that's my boy. I'm gonna ride with my boy, but
I know he's not built for that life.
he ain't really, he ain't really a martial artist like that.
So on paper, that means Yamcha, Trunks, and Goku sacrificed the most during the Cell Saga. Because Yamcha took a hole to the chest, Trunks took a hole to the chest,
Yamcha got
and
his
Goku
spine
literally
ripped out.
blew up. Yamcha got his spine ripped off his ass.
Like,
Trunks was literally
my
just
goodness.
standing there. All right, that key blast wasn't even meant for him. He was literally just standing there. Cell was like, I'm gonna hit somebody in this smoke.
Yeah. Oh, he just put his hand up. He couldn't even see. It was so much dust in the air, and he was just like, "Yo,
I would come
someone's
back.
getting clapped.
Yeah, I'm gonna murder somebody with this one.
Someone's about to get clapped." That's
Will I
it.
get Trunks? Good. I was even gonna get it anyways.
Like, yeah, the killing of Trunks. I will never forget that episode. That was
Random.
Valentine's Day 2001. I remember the Toonami had their Valentine's block going. And it was right after the Goku sacrifice. You're like, all right, yeah. You know, it's a tough day for everyone. And I was like, man, I can't believe Goku just really went out like that. And then at the end of the episode, like, Trunks just gets shot. And you're like, what?
Because the way they
Like, why?
the way they clipped it to make it look, the blast came, it looked like it just barely missed everyone else and it got him. And it's like,
He just got clapped.
well, at that
Like,
point, had you moved 2 inches to the left or to the right, you would have hit anybody else.
Get you.
Oh, we at the point of the game where they don't even tell us the power levels no more?
Because it don't matter.
Just getting started.
Yeah. That was tough. Trunks really didn't need that. Like, of all people to die like that, it was Trunks. Like, come on. But it did give us that really good Vegeta moment.
Or he was like, oh, my boy.
My boy!
What did they do to my boy?
Like Cedric Diggory's dad.
Cedric Diggory.
Yeah, he was! Like, that's exactly what it was like.
Poor Vegeta.
Vegeta was a good dad.
He was. He just, I mean, I don't think Vegeta ever gets points for being like a bad dad at that point, because it's just like, oh my goodness, he's such a terrible husband. No, he's not.
No, by Super you already see
He
he
was
a great husband.
distraught.
Yeah.
He was so distraught. I think even him training with Trunks, like in the hyperbolic time chamber, because technically it's a year together that they spent in there. I'm sure that there was a lot more bonding moments that we just didn't get to see.
No, as far as Trunks is concerned, it was hell. But
That's because
I'm
Trunks
sure
never had no daddy.
God.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I would have liked to see it from Vegeta's point of view, like training with your son. I'm sure Vegeta's harsh. Like, I'm sure he's hard on Trunks as, oh, you're my son, but
Yeah, but he's so
weak.
effective. Like, Vegeta always maximizes his time when he's training. Because whenever Vegeta goes off the train, he always comes back strong as shit. And you're like, I don't know.
But that's what I'm doing, ain't it for? I'm not doing it just to get stronger than a person. I'm coming back to obliterate you. Like, that's the whole point of this. I'm not training for shits and giggles. What? No. And then especially now it's a whole thing of like I'm training because of my family. I have to get stronger. I can't not get strong. I gotta get Super Saiyan, so I'm gonna go on the moon and scream.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I really love the way DBZ
I'm not entirely
that
sure how that worked. Oh wait, no, it was a life or death situation, so it still worked.
Yeah. And he was just like,
But was it really? No, yeah, it was.
yeah, what you mean? That thing would have killed him.
No, that's why I stopped
He was
myself.
like,
'cause I'm
was
like,
it
he can't
really?
breathe in space. It's
My man was just there
it's
like, you
weird
know what?
that
The hell with it.
It's
Take
weird
me.
that Saiyans can't breathe in space. But
Why is
like,
it weird?
Not everyone else can. Stop.
Who? Frieza? He's the only one. And probably Boo. And Cell because of Frieza.
He can survive the vacuum of space.
And the androids because, no, they're androids. Cyborgs part. So, like, they do need to breathe. Yeah.
You said they can.
No, I said I don't think they can.
That's probably why they didn't destroy Earth, because they couldn't survive. Okay, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
'cause
Pieces
they're-
are coming together.
Because they're cyborgs, not robots.
Robots.
They're not robots.
Robot. That word's not fun to say.
Robot? Robot?
Robot. Not robot. Robot.
Robot, yeah. It's like whenever I hear someone say Batman. Like,
No, I've never heard that.
Oh, that cracks me up.
17 is getting the shit kicked out of him. Why don't you come down here and help him? You're not gonna do a switch or nothing. You're not gonna do the little special move y'all do, the cell dance. Why would you name the move? Why would you name your special after a move that you didn't want to wake up in the first place, or after the dude that's gonna absorb you?
The name came from Dragon Ball Budokai.
Oh, so it's not actually called the cell dance.
No, and it was a cell dance. And no, in Tenkaichi they call it sadistic dance. I'm like, you ain't had to do all that. It's like, there are a few of these names that I'm like, are these like real names or like, were these like?
Y'all just made this up.
I mean, all names are made up, but like, were these like Akira Toriyama names or like we, the people here at Toei, or the folks over at Atari? Sorry, I was just blowing up the thing, so I wanted to see if there was anything I thought I was over here giving him the business, but he was giving you to work. And
He started blocking. I really hate that the lightning goes. It does that thing whenever it does the lightning thing. I know that didn't make any sense on paper, but whenever the lightning flashes, the whole screen goes like negative.
yeah, I don't like that either. I don't think it looks good.
Kind of gives me a headache.
I think it looks bad actually. Not only does it not look good,
It doesn't look good. It's trash. It's garbage. Send it back. That was on the drawing board, and y'all let that fly.
Yeah.
No, but for real, like 17 is getting kicked around, and 18 hasn't jumped in. And oh no, there's one more left. You're right.
Right. See, the game moves a lot easier when Alright,
Done.
we're gonna
Oh, okay. I guess. No, this makes sense. They were taking turns. She didn't want to disturb her brother.
Done, 17.
Give me your best shot.
Yeah, we both missed, huh?
Ooh, her sprite up there? Hideous! Damn!
Okay, forehead. I see you.
Wrong answer, forehead.
Okay, like I said a few episodes ago, like there has. I mean, I know that now that we have the unblockable finisher, it's nice and all that. In the event that I don't use unblockable finisher, like you come right now, you're blocking everything. Get
Yeah.
out of here. Oh, I combo breaked it right into your combo. That's nice.
Yeah, you have to get hitting there just so you can get to that Super Saiyan, because then it's real damage. I am but a lowly peasant, so you know.
I have to die in order for you to go Super Saiyan.
Is Future Gohan in Fighters?
I'm not sure.
If he's
Sure,
not, they
he'd
have
be
to
a dope-
rectify that, because
That'd be a dope character.
he was one of the few characters who played uniquely in Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Because in Tenkaichi, all the characters are based on like essentially archetypes. Like, hey, you know, this guy, like you mentioned, BoJack played.
He's large, so it's
yeah,
a
he plays like
copy.
yeah.
He's
Whereas
fairly skinny or agile, so he's like a Bardock clone.
yeah, and oh, I got one. But
They just
Gohan had to play uniquely because like he only had but one arm, so it was just, you know,
They're gonna do the animation like he punched her with two.
right.
That looked really weird. Oh,
I still remember how weird it was hearing hearing Trunks tell his version of what happened in the future, and then seeing the future Trunks movie, and you're like, bro, this ain't happened. Not like you said it happened.
come on.
Like,
Watered it down.
he was talking about how he had the sword, and he ran in, and it was him and Gohan with the androids. He was doing work, and I'm like,
Till you are destroyed.
yeah, that's not how it happened, bro. You were like somewhere passed out, and Gohan died. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Gohan knocked you out because you were a liability.
right. So I'm like, yeah, great of you to
be
tell
a
the story like
liability
you
last
were.
time. Last time I depended on you to like hold me down, I lost my arm. So instead of me losing my other arm, I think I'd just much rather risk dying at this point. So you just stay back here. I'm gonna knock you out now.
Hit him with a doshi chop, and he went right to bed. Oh, speaking of the doshi chop, I remember when I'm over here, I'm over here just doing what I want. I was just back there just hitting. I thought I was connecting. I wasn't even connecting. He hit Trunks with the doshi chop in I'm sorry, Vegeta hit Trunks with the doshi chop when he went to go fight Boo. And then hit him with a nice little doshi chop, and then just uppercut Gohan and Goten, and you're like, bro, you didn't need to do all that. You could have
Spite.
hit, like,
That was all spite. You didn't have to do it. You're right.
I hit you because you like your daddy. Like, come on, like, what?
Oh, okay. I can't get too close to it. Doing when she does that, I can't like kick her out of it. Damn. You just came right down into the jumping.
Yo,
Sometimes I get confused as to who's who.
yo, me
And I
too.
think I'm playing you.
Yeah, and
So over
so
there kicking the building.
that's why you'll see the scenes where I'm just like out there, like I'm in a music video, like I'm in a Missy Elliott video.
That happens.
Like,
Stop running away.
she's actually getting that work done up though.
I thought this was going to be much more difficult because, you know, I die.
Come on, you can do better than that.
Can I though?
I'm just getting started.
Yeah, you're not. You're not. Don't say that.
I mean, technically, he does, like, go back and he comes back. It was kind of anticlimactic that he did come back and just kind of kill him.
What'd you think?
I think it would have been funny where he came back thinking, I'm Super Saiyan now, and they're just like, so?
They put hands on him?
Yeah, they still just body him like, okay, what's that supposed to mean? What am I supposed to do with that information? You think this makes you stronger than me?
But that wouldn't have made any sense because the androids in his timeline were weaker than our androids.
They got stronger wing form somehow.
No, it was just like, I remember when he came down, he was like, yeah, these androids are way stronger than mine. He's like, wait, hold on. Hold on.
Why? How much?
Like,
But why? Why are they stronger?
What?
alright.
Oh, look
How
at
did you
the
get
hair.
so powerful?
Oh, yeah.
Done. We're done with the history of Trunks.
Yeah. Now we're done with the history of
Oh,
Trunks.
this tragic scene. He really came up in cargo pants, boots, and a tee, and thought that he was going to be ready to kill the androids. Poor him. Poor him. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we finished the history of Trunks Saga. I think we went through that pretty fast, as a whole. The episodes themselves were long, but I think like this is a good run through for us. But thanks for watching. Once again, my name is Darnell,
I'm McGarvin.
and we are Nice Gaming.
Please subscribe.